The night was cold, the highway stretching into endless darkness. Our crew had been planning this haunted road trip for months, mapping out locations infamous for paranormal activity. With cameras rolling and ghost hunting equipment ready, we set off, eager to explore the unexplained. Our first stop was the infamous Ravenwood Asylum, abandoned for decades but still standing like a decayed monument of suffering. Local legends spoke of a deranged doctor who conducted inhumane experiments on patients before mysteriously vanishing. As we entered the crumbling building, the air turned ice cold. The smell of damp and decay filled our lungs. Our EMF readers spiked almost immediately. We split up, sweeping our flashlights across peeling walls and rusted gurneys. The silence was thick, almost alive. Then, a sudden whisper. A voice that wasn't ours. Came through the EVP recorder, a hoarse and broken plea, "Help me." The temperature dropped further, and a shadow moved at the end of the hallway. It wasn't a trick of the light. It had shape, intent. We froze, our breath visible in the air. The shadow flickered and then vanished, leaving behind a sound like a gurney scraping against the floor. As we replayed the EVP recording, another voice emerged, this one darker, almost a growl. Asterisk, asterisk. Leave. Asterisk, asterisk. We didn't need to be told twice. Our next stop was Black Hollow Bridge, known for the ghost of a woman in white who appears to lost travelers. Many reported seeing her in their rearview mirror only for her to disappear when they turned around. We parked at the bridge, stepping out into the dense fog rolling over the water below. For a while, nothing happened. Just the quiet hum of the night. Then, our lead investigator, Jake, gasped. He pointed toward the road. There she was. A woman standing motionless in the mist, dressed in white, her long hair covering her face. Heart pounding, I raised the camera. The lens fogged up instantly. We moved closer, hesitant, our voices barely above a whisper. "Hello?" She lifted her head. Her face was hollow, her eyes black voids. A sharp cry filled the air, and suddenly, she rushed toward us. We scrambled back to the car, slamming the doors shut. The dashboard lights flickered wildly. The engine refused to start. Then just as suddenly as she appeared, she was gone. The car roared to life, and we sped off, leaving Black Hollow Bridge behind. At our final location, Coldwater Cemetery, a place notorious for its ghostly apparitions, we set up night vision cameras and began The moment we placed our hands on the spirit board, the temperature plummeted. The planchette moved on its own, spelling out a chilling message. "You are not alone." A heavy breath brushed against my ear. My skin prickled. We turned to our thermal camera. A figure stood just behind us, a dark, towering silhouette with hollow eyes. The candles flickered out. Cold grip wrapped around Jake's shoulder, yanking him backward. He gasped, clawing at his throat. And then, as quickly as it started, it ended. The figure was gone. The air returned to normal. But we knew we had been watched, maybe even followed. Back in the car, reviewing our footage, we saw it. A pair of eyes in the rear window. Watching, unblinking. We ended our journey shaken but alive, knowing we had ventured too close to something we couldn't explain. The road still stretches ahead, dark and endless, but one thing is certain. Some places are never truly empty.